Hey guys, welcome to 2021! Yay! We made it! Prayers that 2021 is better than 2020. Welcome to my channel if you are here for the first time or if you are returning. I'm Daniella.claire. This is my first video of 2021, and as promised it is going to be a goals and resolutions video for 2021 so that at the end of the year I can look back and see what goals I accomplished, how far I still have to go, and yeah, just kind of talk about the things that I want to get done this year, because there's a lot of them. If you've been around here, you'll know that my goal last year, I only really had one of them, and that was to cut caffeine out of my life completely, which I did. I broke my no caffeine rule once at Katsucon, or I guess twice, because like 2 days of Katsucon, but I did have caffeine those days because my schedule that weekend was just so insane. You can go see the vlog of that and see me unfortunately breaking my no caffeine rule. Yeah, it's kind of crazy thinking back to making that goal and just how different the world was last year, how different it was when I made that goal. I still had a very different job. Coronavirus was just kind of being heard of. It wasn't really a thing yet. We were still seeing each other, still going to cons. The world was just so different and crazy. So I'm making these goals, keeping that in mind that really we don't know what the world is going to be like at the end of this year. I'm just hoping that it's going to be better and, you know, doing the best that I can to achieve them. So with that being said, I just want to kind of get into the goals. These are in no particular order, by the way. They're just kind of like as I thought of them. So just keep that in mind. There's no like list of like importance or anything like that, I don't know. So goal number one, and this one was very much requested to me on Twitch by a lot of people, is to drink more water. You guys always see me with my Starbucks cups and they're always full of like fruit juice, which is basically just soda but without like carbonation, because I don't really like carbonated drinks. So yeah, definitely a lot of sugary drinks, which is not healthy whatsoever. So this year I do want to make an effort to drink more water. I'm keeping with my no caffeine goal that started at the beginning of last year. Originally that was going to end in 2021 and I was going to go back to reintroducing caffeine slowly into my life. But honestly, I've been feeling so much better since I quit caffeine. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've been sleeping deeper. And I haven't been getting those like caffeine headaches, you know, like when you don't have caffeine and you really need it and you get like that headache. I haven't been getting those anymore, which is great. I still do crave it sometimes, but it's been long enough now that I can fight those cravings. Those first 2 weeks though without caffeine were hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was dying. It was terrible. My addiction was pretty strong. But yeah, so I'm hoping that by cutting down the sugary drinks and trying to switch more to water, it's going to be that same kind of feeling. But this time I'm not quitting cold turkey like I did with caffeine. I'm just trying to make a conscious effort to include more water and less sugary drinks, and hoping that it's going to make me feel better, just like quitting caffeine did. So goal number 2 is to make better YouTube content. And you guys are watching me here on YouTube, probably like, I like your content. And I mean, I like most of it, but I've talked about this on Twitch a little bit, and this is something that I've been struggling with, where when I started my channel, it was really because I love vlogging, and I was making, you know, like con vlogs and, you know, vlogs of just going places, you know, going to Disneyland, going to Universal, going to Disney World at one point. So very different types of content than what I'm making now. And obviously because of the pandemic, I haven't been able to do as much of that. And because I'm doing weekly videos now, I've kind of had to, you know, shift my goals and shift, you know, my content. So I just want to make sure that the content that I'm making is content that I really like and that I'm really happy with and that I really enjoy making. You know, I don't want it to be videos that I feel are like lazy or that I'm just, you know, putting up because, you know, I need to get a video out that week. You know, I do want it to be videos that I really love and I'm really proud of. So I want to do more vlogs if possible. I've been kind of doing shorter vlogs. So I've been doing like my, you know, monthly vlogs, but then I've been doing shorter ones of just like particular shoots, stuff like that. So I think that's one way to kind of incorporate more of that vlog style into my videos, even though I haven't, you know, been going to a lot of places and I mostly stay in this room. I also want to do more videos that are like more like useful information, whether they're like tutorials or just information to help people, you know, learn something. I'd definitely like that, you know, a little bit more educational or something that, you know, if someone is wondering something particular that they could come and maybe find my video and learn something. So yeah, like stuff like that I think would be more helpful than like what I've got up currently. And then also I want to do more get ready with me videos, so more videos that are kind of like, here's how I get into a cosplay start to finish. I do my makeup on Twitch usually, but you know, to maybe record that as well and then put that on here, and then kind of like a show of like what goes into, you know, putting on a cosplay and, you know, getting to a shoot. So, you know, like all the different parts of the cosplay, stuff like that. I did that once with like a Princess Anna cosplay like a couple years ago when I was getting ready for a con. I can, you know, link that video too, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But just, yeah, videos more like that where it's just like, hey, like, come get ready with me, see what goes into, you know, putting on the cosplay day of. So my goal number 3 is to pay more attention to TikTok. TikTok is a platform where I spend hours on TikTok, okay, just watching TikToks, like scrolling through. I spend so much time doing that, but I don't really make a lot of content myself. I feel like I'm more of like a lurker. I need to change that because I do love TikTok and I want to focus on it more and gain more followers. And as a cosplayer, it is really a great platform, despite the fact that TikTok kind of hates cosplayers. It seems like it is a good platform for us, you know, to make videos. That being said, a lot of my TikToks are kind of like those voiceover videos, you know, where you just do like lip syncing to other sounds and stuff, which are fun and I don't mind them. But the type of TikToks that I watch are more like original content, and I'd like to make more original content, more of me just like talking or me being silly or maybe like more behind the scenes, stuff like that. So yeah, just like focusing more on, you know, trying to even post daily maybe at some point. But yeah, just focus more on like making more original content as well as doing the lip syncing content. Alright, my 4th one goes back to Twitch, which is I want to become a Twitch partner. I'm currently a Twitch affiliate, which is, you know, awesome, and, you know, I'm not mad at it, but I would love to hit that partner level some point this year. You know, I don't know if it's gonna happen soon, but I do really like Twitch. I've been really appreciative of Twitch this year in particular, because I've been alone for so much of it. Honestly, I've been alone for so much of this year. I've been in this room. It's felt very isolating. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to how isolating this year has been. Yeah, Twitch has allowed me to spend time with people when usually I wouldn't have been able to. It meant that I didn't have to spend my birthday alone, that I didn't have to spend New Year's alone, because I could go on and stream and have everyone there with me through Twitch, and so it didn't feel so lonely and isolating anymore, and that really has helped me get through this year so much. So yeah, I want to, you know, stream more. I want to hit that partner goal, and I always said I would never attend TwitchCon until I became a partner. So if TwitchCon ever happens again, if we can ever actually have cons again and leave our homes again, then that will be something I'd be able to do in the future. Alright, number 5 is to craft more. As you guys know, I have really been wanting to learn more foam crafting. I haven't really gotten started with it yet because other things keep getting in the way. I keep saying like, alright, gonna do it, finally gonna do it, and then something will happen and I have to, you know, put that on hold and switch projects or switch gears. But yeah, that's something 2021 is gonna happen. I have my first project already planned, which is to make some accessories for my Starlight cosplay from the boys. So I need to make like the belt and the gauntlets and stuff like that. So that's what I'm hoping my first project is going to be. But really just playing around with it, even if I try and make something else first or just whatever, just to learn that skill is something that as a cosplayer would be incredibly helpful, and that's been something I've been interested in learning for years and just haven't really been able to yet. So I'm really excited for that. I also just need to get back into sewing more and making more of my own cosplays, because I've gotten into the bad habit of kind of getting them off Amazon or, you know, ordering parts off Amazon when I could be making them myself. And that kind of started at the beginning of the pandemic when the fabric stores were closed, because I was thinking like, oh, I have all this time to be sewing, but the fabric stores are closed, so I can't get fabric, I can't be sewing. So from there I kind of got into this bad habit, and I still I'm not gonna be able to make everything. Honestly, like, not that great of a seamstress, but, you know, to just be able to do more and work more on, you know, learning skills is just really important to me, and I feel better when I'm wearing something that I made myself. You know, that's why Ty Lee was my favorite cosplay of 2020, is because that was one that I made completely by myself, and those cosplays just, you know, feel better. You have more pride with them, and I want to get back to that. And so my final one, and this is a pretty huge one, is that I'd like to quit my job and go full-time with content creation. So if you guys have been following my saga of the year, I started the year with a job, lost that job, and because of COVID was unemployed for a pretty big portion of time, and in the beginning did not really use that time wisely. I said I was going to use that time wisely. I made a video about how I was going to use that time wisely, and I didn't. I basically, as I said, was feeling really isolated. I was feeling really, really anxious just because, you know, all this news that was coming, all this like bad news, and so much was happening, and I couldn't get it together really, and I spent days, like literally days, just staring at my ceiling, like not even an exaggeration. I would just stare at my ceiling all day. So yeah, not the best use of my time. And then finally I started creating again, and that kind of, you know, made me kick myself back into gear kind of and get re-motivated. That was one thing too, is that because there's no cons, it's hard to get motivated, because a lot of cosplays, when I was making them with the con as like a deadline, and that could really keep me motivated and keep me going. And without cons, I was having to set my own deadlines that were then movable, you know, because it's not like a con where it's like it's going to happen that day. So yeah, just keeping myself motivated is huge. Not procrastinating is huge. And yeah, just making sure that I'm, you know, using my time as wisely as I can, getting as much done as I can. I do currently have a new job. I work at a hair salon as a like front desk receptionist type person, though not really anymore, because in Los Angeles hair salons are currently shut down. So I'm furloughed again, and this time I'm doing so much better. I'm making use of my time. I've been streaming so much more, been making more YouTube videos. I finally got back to sewing again. So yeah, just really been making use of that time, and started my Patreon, which is a lot of, it's like I basically doubled the amount of work that I have to do in a month. But so far it's been going so great, and I'm so excited with the way it's been going. So yeah, just like taking those steps towards eventually being able to really have this as my job, be full-time, and be stable in it. So, you know, not just like, am I going to make, you know, rent this month? Am I going to pay my bills this month or not? But really be able to be stable, and that will make a lot of the anxiety, I think, go away. So yeah, those are my goals for 2020. I think this is probably going to be a pretty short video, but I just wanted to put them out there because that way we can go back and, you know, see how I'm doing. Maybe I'll do, you know, kind of a check-in in a couple months before I do my like final year end of the year check-in. One thing I do have to be very conscious about is there's this like psychological thing, I don't know if you guys have this as well, where once you like say something out loud, you get the same gratification as if you've already done the thing. So sometimes it's like people say it's better to just like not tell people your goals, because once you've told people, you're like less likely to actually do it. So I'd be really careful now that I've put this out here and said it and put it on YouTube. You guys have to help hold me accountable to actually achieve them and make them happen. And then one more thing I just want to put out there before I head out is if you have been enjoying my content, if you've been enjoying my YouTube videos and my streams and everything, I do have a new goal up on my Ko-fi page, which is to get a new computer. The computer that I currently stream off of and edit on is from 2013, and I did buy it knowing that I would be editing on it a lot because I went to film school, and I got it right before I started school, right before I started college. And back then it was great, it was top of the line. It's a MacBook Pro, you know, it was exactly what I needed. And now it is very, very unhappy with me. I've already had to replace the hard drive once because it completely just broke and crashed, and now it just, it gets mad when I edit these videos. It is not happy. My last YouTube video, I think I had to restart my computer 3 times just to edit that video, and you've seen how long some of my videos can be. So yeah, this computer just cannot handle that level. It really can't handle anything anymore. I can't have a single thing actually saved to the computer. Everything has to be saved externally. It's a mess. So if you enjoy my content, please consider donating so that I can make more content. There were videos last year that I wanted to make that I simply couldn't because of the amount of editing involved, you know, and that always kind of bums me out when I'm really inspired by something and I simply don't have the technology available to me to make it a reality. So yeah, please help. It really, like, It really helps and means the world. And hopefully maybe I'll be able to go back and make some of those videos this year that I wasn't able to make last year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support and your love all through last year. If you're not already, please subscribe. Please give this video a like. Please leave a comment. You can tell me your New Year's resolution. We kind of had a chat about them on Twitch the other day. So yeah, leave your New Year's resolution down below. You can follow me on my other social media. I have like all of them literally. I've got 2 Instagrams. I've got Twitter. I've got TikTok. We've got a Discord that you're welcome to join. I'm on Patreon now. What else? I don't even know what I've said already. But yeah, follow me. You can follow me everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make 2021 the best year ever. Bye! I give up.